Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I'm just doing some like mindless sort of painting of bits of scrap paper. Now some of these I did today and some of them I have had for a little while, which I've done, and I've just was sorting out some scrap pieces. But this has got sort of like stamps and stuff on, and I wanted to make a little sort of arty journal. Nothing too fancy, just some little bits that I've got here, because if you saw my last video on Taperlogy, I had these in the lovely unboxing, and I wanted to use them to sew in some signatures. So I'm just thinking, I've got all of these bits, and I just think using different colours, I'm going to do like maybe five small signatures and sew them in with different colours, so they sort of like come out to the side of the journal, and I just think that would look really yummy. So that's what I am doing. And look, this is lovely. This is just one that I did ages ago, and these are just bits. So easy peasy bits. Now if you want a little bit of mindless painting, this is the most simplest thing. Look at them, they look really scruffy and messy. Oh look, there's another flower. Oh, I didn't see that one. But super simple. This is just packaging. You know how much I love to use the packaging, and it's super simple to do. All I've got is my little roller. Look how grubby it is, and a piece of paper. Now I've also used envelopes on here as well, like that, and you can draw on that or paint on it, but I'm not gonna, or add more paint, but I'm not gonna actually draw on these. This one I drew on with, I've put some black gesso in here, and I've just sort of like used it as a pen, and all I did is go around sort of like the outline of some of the different colour paints on there, which is quite simple to do. So yeah, just a little bit of mindless painting, and all I've used is bits of paper. These are just scrappy ones. These have got little bits of coffee stain on them, where I've coffee stained some of them. So I'll just show you. Just do one. I've got some acrylic paint. Sometimes, well, I haven't done this for ages, and sometimes I just want to just come up and sort of play. So all as I'm doing is getting paint on the paper. Lovely. Let's just do a couple. Really lovely to do. Bit of yellow. I've got a little box of acrylic paints here, which I'm just going to use. I did have some white gesso, but I put the white gesso on the packaging papers, just to sort of, I could see the colours a little bit better. There we go. Let's put the lids back on. So just this roller. This is just, you don't have to use a roller. You can just use a paintbrush or a sponge or whatever you have. You don't even have to be able to paint. You don't have to be artistic. Just pop it on the paper. Let's just make sure I'm in shot a little bit better. Now I found a little bit of green. I don't have any with green on, so I just thought I might like to add a little bit of green. Just lovely, mindless, making marks, adding colour to the paper. Now again, if you've got stencil that you use, you know, you've got paint on them and stuff, just use, you can go over your stencils, things like that. Just add paint. Look at that, super simple. Now I'm going to pop this one on the back because I got paint on the bottom of that. Look at that. There we go. Add some paint. So yeah, just do the backs and the fronts. Really lovely. Now I love this pink. I've got some lovely sort of pastel-y colour paints, and they are lovely. I think these ones came in a pack because this came with it. It was a paint pouring one, but I haven't done any paint pouring because I just love the colours. That's the only reason I bought them. Oh, make sure it doesn't stick to your table. So Super simple. There we go. That's what I'm going to do on those. I will just quickly hang these up on my balcony. I've made like a little washing line to hang the papers up on. So 2 seconds. Let me just get rid of these and then we will start making. Okay, so they're all hung up, ready to dry. This would make a lovely page as well, wouldn't it? This is what I've just covered one of my big cutting boards with this paper, but I think that would make a really nice one as well. Okay, so let's see. I do have this piece. Now, I found this piece, which I believe I was making little bags like this. I was collaging little bags. So I made these out of some packaging. And this is a little bit of tape. This tape, packaging tape. Or this is craft tape. It's like paper tape. It's lovely. And I was just thinking I might use that as the cover. It might be a bit big. I don't really want it that big. I just wanted a sort of a smaller one. So let's see. So if I do, should I do 3 signatures? Maybe I'll just do 3 signatures. And I was going to, because obviously I need a little bit of room in here, don't I? So if I do that as the middle, let's just take a piece of this. And then try and make this the middle bit. What do you reckon? Is that half? That's about half, isn't it? Let's open that up. Pop that on there. And then I can use this to fold. So that would be the edge. Like that. And then that can be the spine. I will add a little bit more into that. I think I'm going to have to add a little bit of something to make the spine a little bit stronger. What do you reckon? Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? So we need to make that a bit stronger, which I will do. What shall we do? Let's have a think. So if it's like that, so each page is going to have to sort of be like that. It doesn't have to be. All different sizes, can't they? Let's have a look. This is a main page. Like this. Okay. If they're too big, I can always sort of like fold one of these in, can't I? And have it sort of like that big. Okie dokie. So that's the front. Shall we... What happened to that flower? Let's have a look. What did I do with that? Big pile. Okay, I've got 2 here. What did I do that one with? I think that's Posca pen on there. That's definitely Posca pen on there. So these must have been... Oh, that would look nice, wouldn't it? Or should we have this one? Nice and bright. Maybe we should... Let's see. Let's pop those to the side. Right. Let's do some paper. Let's just start with the first one. Let's just start with the first one. Fold these up like that. Doesn't matter on the width, but we need the length, don't we? We need to, let's fold it like that. Let's start off with just with that. So this is going to be sort of our template, isn't it? Like that. Let's pop that to the side. So this is an envelope, which we could just put in there like that. That's quite simple. Doesn't all have to go into one, but that can go around. So let's just tear it off about there. And what I might do, let's turn it around this way. Should we stick something to it? I want something with a little bit. Should we stick a bit of blue on there? That would fit, wouldn't it? If I did it like that, we could probably have a little, I think we could have like a little tuck in there. Which I think That would look better, wouldn't it? That's what I shall do. I'm going to glue that on. What shall we glue it with? Let's glue it with some of this. Let's do something like this, I think. Do you know, I just fancied today, oops, if this is going to come out, just to do sort of like a nice mess, basically. Have a little play, make some little things, do some painting, because I haven't painted, I haven't done anything for ages. So which way should I do that? This way. There we go. Pop that down. Do you think that's going to stick? I don't know whether there was enough glue on there. Oh, I don't know. Oh, we can always stick it later, can't we? If it comes undone, we can stick it. Let's fold this in half. Pop that on there. Tear that bit off. Love it. So once that's in, we've got like a little pocket in there, haven't we? I'm going to have to stick that down there. There we go. Oh, my glue. Come on, glue. Out you come. I think I've left it open. It gets a bit clogged up. Okay, that's that one. Can be done. Like that. Okay. It's just... I'm going to make them like this. It doesn't really matter which order they go in because I will move them about. Not sure. I'm going to put those to the side because I want one of those on the front. It's another envelope. Another envelope. Let's just use a piece of this on here. Look what I will do. Let's just tear it down there. That can go on. Like that. Let's take these pieces, shall we? I really need a better glue. Maybe I'll use them 3-in-1. Just going to glue these together. Just a little bit of that. Now afterwards, you could actually sew pieces on or stick pieces in with it. Oh, look at that, lovely colours. What do you reckon? We could have one page a little bit bigger than the other one, couldn't we? There we go. That can go on here. Like that. Too much glue? No, put it this way then. Think that will be okay? Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll glue in another little bit. Let's have a little bit of this. Oh, nice and messy. There we go. I've done so many things which have got sort of like journal pages, my digital kits, I mean. But it's quite nice to do something that's, you know, a little bit sort of spontaneous, isn't it? Okay. Loving these. Okay. Do they have an envelope? What did I do with it? Oh, that was the envelope, wasn't it, there? That goes in, that goes in. Okay, oops, we need that, don't we? Let's take this, fold that down. This is quite thick, this gesso there. Let's just... So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Right, I've got 6 pages. So how many pages should we have in each signature? Should we stick this down? So if I want 3 signatures, I need really about 15 pages, so we can have 5 in each, don't we? Stick that on. Rip that off. Look at that. Lovely. Should we have some of this? This is nice and runkly. Lovely, lovely sound. Where's my lid gone? Like that or like that? What's on the back? That's quite light, isn't it? So we want that on the back, I think. Let's do it like this. Let's just stick this bit, probably easier. Stick that down. By gluing them all together, little bits together, you know, it gives it a really good sort of like look to it. Oh, that actually fits. Oops. Stick that down. Which way should we go? This way? Like that. Might have to just trim these little bits off, I think, because that's right on the halfway where we're going to sew that in. So let's just nip those off like that. Pop that in. This could go into another signature, can't it? Let's just pop that on there for now. Lovely, lovely. Oh, we've got this envelope, haven't we? So what shall we do with that? It's going to be a little bit bigger, but we could... Oh, should we just pop that up like that, couldn't we? And then fold it in half. And then that could be used as, oh, that could be used as like a little tuck thing. There we go. Love that. Lovely, lovely. Oh, I'm liking this piece. We need to add to this, don't we? It could be that width, that wide. Oh, should we use some of this beautiful blue? That's nice, isn't it? What do you reckon there? What's on that side? I might put it round so it's like that. Okay. That's the right length. If you've got some matte medium and stuff, you could probably use that as well. Or just use whatever glue. You don't have to. You can just use any glue. Now I want to cover. I might actually pop a little bit of this blue through there because I like this blue. I think that will just look quite nice on there. Okay, which way round? I think that's got to be on like that, this page. Okay, so how many pages is that? Actually, what would look quite nice is some sewing on here, wouldn't it? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need another 5, don't we? So, yes, let's just do another 5. Oh, we've got another envelope. How big is that? I think I might pop. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this up like that, I think. So that can be one side. I'm gonna glue this here, glue that piece down so it's like a little pocket, and then, loving this blue bit, I'm gonna stick it this side, stick you down. Oh, how fun. That's going to be the middle. Should I put it on that side or that side? I think maybe this side. Then we've got that beautiful blue. Yes, I think so. I might actually need to sew some of these together. So let's just see what it's like first before I bring in the sewing machine. Okay, so that, I'm going to use that as the middle bit. Tear this off. Loving this blue. I think that's beautiful. I think it's the blue that's in here. What's this blue? Let's have a quick peek. I think that's that one. Or is that, no, I think that's that one, isn't it? Let's have a little peek. Yes, that is that one. So this is sky blue. So that's just a sky blue, but fabulous colour. Really, really lovely. Okay. So then we've got like a little pocket in there, and we've got a little tuck spot in there. So then that, well, those two won't go together anyway because I'll move them about. What else have we got? Oh, that's a nice. That's got a fold in it already. So, what do you think? This could probably fold over. Doesn't have to be the same. Let's fold this piece over like that. Glue it down. Let's make a little sort of tuck pocket in there. Oh no, I need to rip that off, don't I? So that was a bit silly. So that can go in there like that. I'm just going to rip a little bit off the bottom, and then we will have to glue it back up again. There we go. Perfect. Not too much thinking, just keep doing it. Just keep going. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What do you think that will look like in here? I think maybe that spine's going to be a little bit too big. What do you think? I just put 5 in each, and then we could add in a little bit more. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Oh look, should we add some of this in? That's quite nice, isn't it? Oh, that's the right size as well. Let's do that. There we go. That's okay. Let's make another little, let's glue this down. Let's make another little pocket. Look at this, no measuring, no anything like that. Beautiful. Loving it. Right, actually, let's just use up all the papers that I've got here. I'm going to just fold this down. Let's just tear this in half. In there like that. I'm going to take a piece of this and I'm going to add it to this piece. I'm going to make a pocket. I'm going to do it this way, I think. Let's just... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my stapler. Famous last words, wherever that is. I did have it here somewhere. Maybe not. I will get my stapler then. I did have my stapler here somewhere. But this is great because it's the stapler and it will just hold those down like that, which gives it an amazing look. If you can see this one, it just gives you that mark like that, but it sort of like pinches the papers together, so it will just pop that in. That's what I mean, so it clips them together, but if you want it to be undone, it's like you get little tickets like that, don't you? You get like little raffle tickets or things like that which are opened up like that. So that's how that works. What was I going to do? Forgotten what I was going to do now. So it's going to have to go like this, isn't it? Like that. So let's hold that. Do you think we could probably make a little... We've got a pocket there. And then a little tuck there. That hasn't stuck, has it? That didn't work very well. Let's just stick that down. A little bit of glue. Down there like that. Go. And then we've got a little tucky spot in there. Fabulous. Okay, if that's going to be too big, do you think it's going to be too big? Maybe. Oh, I can fold that over and glue it down. Let's just glue this down. See, there's no rules. Just go with it, I think. That can sit on there like that. Let's use these. There's the piece that I tore up. So let's even this piece out. Should we stick that on top? What's the back piece like? Oh, we don't want two blues. Let's go this way. Height-wise, come down just a little bit. Again, just, oops. So if you like to do mixed media and things like that, I'm sure, or jelly printing, I'm sure you'll probably have lots of jelly prints as well, which I could have probably brought out some of my jelly papers. Jelly prints, I mean. Okay, loving this, loving. Got this little piece here. What's that piece? Do you think we could do something with this? What do you reckon? Let's see, I might just do it this way. Like that. Perfect. I'm just going to stick that. Just collage that on. Let's just pop it on this piece. Just to break up that pink. There we go. Let's which I haven't stuck them together. I take this, just put that over the top. Oh, I quite like the blue. Let's do it this way. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Right, how many pages is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we got 15 pages. Let's just pop this on. Let's just rearrange them a little bit, shall we? Because we don't want these two together because they're the same. So let's pop. Have a little muddle about. Right, I'll probably speed this up just because you don't it'll take me a little while. So let's just. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages in there. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages in there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love it. Love, love, love. So there we go. That's our little journal. I like that as the front actually. I'm gonna pop that as the front. That one is a little bit smaller, so that can go in the middle. Okay, so we've got this lovely little scrappy journal or signatures, and that can go in there like that. I like that poking out the top actually. Okay, that's our signatures. That was fun. So what we need to do is find the lid for this, wherever that's going to be, so that doesn't dry up. I'm going to pop these on the outside. This is nice. I like that as the outside, I think. Should we stick it right there on the edge? Piece of this. That can go through the middle. Like that. Which side? I like that side. So let's just, I'm going to just glue this on. Like this. Turn this off. Where should we have that? Like that? I do like that. That's lovely. Stick that on. Turn this over. Let's just rip these little bits. Actually, I think I might just fold them over. Let's just fold them over instead of ripping them off. There we go. Oh, look at that. I like that. So that's the foldy bit. And then we fold that piece. So that is, oh, I love it. Well, I didn't think I was going to be doing anything like this really today. Not as good. I'm loving it. So we need another extra piece because I'm going to put this. Oh, look at that. That fits perfect. And something in there. What's this? This is a scruffy piece. I think I've used up all of the paper. That's pretty good. Stick that down. fold this piece over like that. Stick down. The thicker the paper, I think it's probably better to use a little bit of matte medium instead of glue stick. But then I do love my glue stick. I think they're fab. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to wrap this piece around that side, I think. So let's just, oh look, my glue stick's nearly run out. Right, what are we going to line this piece with? I'm loving that cover. Wow. I must make more of these little flowers. I think this blotches are Posca pen. I think it's the flicks, the white Posca pen on there, I believe. Right, don't have a lot left on here. Well, I think that can probably go in because that's going to be the front cover. So let's just glue this in. Are we going to have enough? Going to have enough glue on here? Actually, I think maybe the bits that I put out on the balcony that I've just done, they would probably go on here. And I would have just had enough. Look at that. This piece here, I don't know whether you can see, it's shiny. I used the watermark ink pad and then just popped some embossing, not embossing powders, mica powders over the top, which was fun. So it's just another way of using mica powders. Okay, I was going to quickly pop and pick up, go and get the other bit of paper that we just did. Okay, great. So I have got the ones that we have just done. Should I put them this way? And I quite like that on there. So we could just stick that like that, couldn't we? I think, oh, can't use that glue stick. Let me just get a quick get another one. I always have a nice supply of glue stick because I love glue stick. I use it for all sorts of things, and if you put enough on, it really does stick really, really well. A bit more this side. There we go. Now, I know this isn't to everybody's taste. I know lots of people don't do mixed media, but I find it very sort of therapeutic when it's just adding paint to paper. And I've had so much fun doing this today that I should really do a little bit more. Right, let's, that is the edge. Now this is feeling a little bit damp because of the glue that I've got on here. Okay, so that is the edges. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Do you think we need to do a little bit of sewing around the edge? Shall I do that? Shall I tidy my mess up? Because I don't need to paint anymore. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Should we do a little bit of sewing on here? I think that would be quite a nice idea. I might pop something, a little bit of fabric or something down there just to, I don't know. It's quite tuffy. Okay, I'm going to be back 2 seconds. Okay, so I've got my sewing machine out and I've threaded it with black thread. I haven't washed my hands or anything, but it is dry, so it won't get on my machine. And I thought I would pop a little bit of a zigzag stitch all the way around the cover. Now I will speed this a little bit up, but I'm just going to go round because I don't normally use black. But I just thought it would be quite nice to have a contrast between the colour the colour paper and black thread. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so I am loving how that's looking. Where's my scissors? Here we go. Let's just snip this off. Like I say, I don't normally use black thread, but I just think that looks fantastic. Almost looks like fabric, doesn't it? So loving it. So shall I go down? I'm not sure whether I should go down here for the spine, but I think I might just leave it. So that's the inside. Oh my gosh, I love it. Right guys, shall we just do a little bit of sewing on some of these, just for the pocket. I might just go down a little bit on here. Let's just make sure that's in. I could, that's not enough of a contrast, is it? Do I have, oh look, I've got itty bitty bit of this. I'm just going to just tear a bit off and almost like add like a little tab onto there. Do you know what I mean? I quite like that. That's what I'm going to do. Let's pop it at the top. So again, actually what I might do is just sew that on. Just like that. Let's get that in place. Make sure we don't get stuck underneath. Put that down. Oh, lovely. Get that. This is one of those things that you can, you know, it's just once you get going, I think it's fabulous to add bits. That might stick out of the journal, but does that matter? I don't think so. I think that's fabulous. I'm going to change the stitch just to a straight stitch to go, because this is a pocket. So I think I might just, oops, go down through here. There we go. So that would just sort of like fit on there like that. I just think a little bit of stitching looks really good. Now this one's a little bit plainer, isn't it? I haven't got anything on that, so shall I just do a little bit of random stitching on this one down the side? Oh, look at that. That's a bit of a funky style, isn't it? I like this one. I don't know what that one was. That's just a straight stitch. That's a little bit of a boring one, wasn't it? Let's go down the other side. I'll tell you which one I do like. I like this, like a little sort of circle one. That's number 55. Now, I like that. Let's do number 55. I like this one. There we go. So this is a good time to, if you've got a sewing machine with different stitching on, this is a great time to have, you know, have a go, isn't it? But I do like that one. That's fabulous. Right guys, let's pop that in between here like that. And then we've got this one. Do you think we need to do anything on that? Maybe I'll just do a little bit of stitching along the bottom. Let's just pop that in like this. I don't think I will have that one. I think I will just go back to number 4, which is the zigzag stitch. Let's go this way. Okay, so that is finished. So what I'm going to do, I will, let's just cut this little bit off. I'm going to move this out of the way for a second. I'm not quite sure. Was that in the middle? Did I put that one in the middle? Let's see. Lots of bits of thread everywhere now. I'm going to go through. I won't sew everything with you guys because it will get a bit boring. But I'm just going to go through some of this and just do a little bit of stitching on it, just to give it a little bit more extra on there. Okay, so I will go through these and then I'll move it back. So 2 seconds. Okay, so I have finished sewing in some of the little bits on here, just down the edges, which I just think look really, really good. Like that, a few little stitches. Those on there. I'm going to put these pieces in. I'm going to put some sort of like extra pieces in. I think I put 2 in each signature, like this, just in case I want to. Let's just take another piece, stick another page in there like that. Do you know what I mean? So I've got something to stick it to. So I thought I would just add a couple. So I've done that one. I've done this one like that, which I am loving. And then we've got this one, which has got a few bits. This one, look at that. Got some like leaves on it and little circly ones. So loving them. So what I have done on the cover, I'm just going to, I've got some thread, like I said, I've got some of this. This is from Taperlogy, which is lovely. And I've picked out 3 colours. I've doubled it up. So I'm just doing 3 signatures. Let's just take this one. And I'm going to double it up through. And then I'm just going to put 2 holes and then I'm just going to tie them in. It doesn't need to be tied in fabulously well. But I just want to use these to tie them in. So I've made 3 holes for my 3 signatures. So now I just need to make the holes in there. So I've just got a little bit of foam under there and my needle. I think it's that hole, not 100% sure, but just going to make a hole through, just like that. I need to make that just a little bit bigger. So super fun. I've had so much fun doing this because I haven't done anything like this for ages, and I think it's nice to just sort of like do something, just let go and do it. So I'm going to just pop that through like that, if I can get that through there. Just want to, I'm not going to get it through now, am I? I've got a bigger eye needle in there. There we go. There we go. Perfect. So what we're going to do first, I'm just going to, how should we do this? Let's take that out of the way. This is going to be the first signature. So that needs to go on there like that. So what I'm going to do, let's take this out. Let's make a hole in this. Just take this, pop that in so it's almost, so it's in the center. Get a pencil, which I had here just a second ago, didn't I? It has disappeared. Let me take my black one, that's okay. Let's put that. Mark there and a mark there. Centralize this so that's in the center. And then I'm just going to, oops, pop that through. And I'm going to pop that through. That's it. Pop this one through there. Let's hope that's the middle. Oops. That's up the right way. Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. I'm doing it to the wrong way. I need to come this way, don't I? Oh my gosh, I'm not the best at doing this on camera. I'm going to have to put them in one at a time. Let's pull this through. Let's do this so I don't make a big mess. Pop these through. I'll probably do this. I'll probably speed this up because it's probably going to take me ages to do it. Let's just go through. There we go. I'll do the first one. I'll do the first one actually with you. Let's see See how easy it is. Through there, and through the outside. There we go. Lovely. Okay. I need to pull this through, don't I? Look, I'm really not doing a very good job of this. I need to pull this because we don't want it, I suppose. No, I don't want it full. I don't want that many on there. I suppose you could because it's quite thin. I just need to get those other two out. No, that's the wrong one. Pull that one through and pull that one through. There we go. There we go. That can come through like that. And then whichever one. Sorry guys, I'm really not doing a good job of this. These two. Those two? No. Let's pick a two. Let's pick a side. There we go. It's either going to be this side or this side. There we go. Gosh, what a palaver. Okay. So that goes around that way, and those will just pull tight in a minute. Like so. Let's find the middle. There we go. Lovely. I just think it would look lovely. So you could probably have it. Should I just pull it tight? There we go. Oh, I love this. I think it's so, so lovely. Right, so we have this one in the middle. This one in the middle, and I'm just going to make a hole through here. Let's just eyeball it. It's going to be roughly there, like that, and it is going to be, so that's there, coming through the middle. Talk about eyeballing all of this. What colour should we have? Should we now have the nice pink? Beautiful pink one. Again, I'm just going to try and thread this through if we can. Now I think I've got a little knot in it. There we go. Shouldn't really squeeze it. There we go. Perfect. Now, I'm going to pop that through there. Let's take it so we don't. I'm going to do this one at a time where my little hole is. Like that. I think this is the easiest way to do it. Okay, so that's that one. Lovely. Let's put that down like this. Pull it nice and tight. Which way shall I just... Don't pull it that tight. There we go. Let's put it down so that's flat. There we go. Pull it so the knot's at the top because I quite like that. Let's go. Hold it tight as you can. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Look at that. Oh. Super. Now, last one. This one has got a little envelope in it. Now, I'm just going to make sure I'm putting them up the right way. There we go. So this has got a little envelope in it. So this needs to make sure I'm going to do this. I'm going to make the holes in this, I think. Where's that pen? What did I do with my pen again? Here we go. Because I want to be able to catch this envelope. I don't want to not catch that, do we? So let's pop this in. Is that the right way round? Is it this way round? That goes in. Right, let me get, this is the back. So that's, that little pocket's up there. I don't think we've got any pockets in this one anyway. No, that's not a pocket. That's not a pocket, so we're good. I don't know whether I've even put this in. Yeah, I did put that in the right way around. I didn't check, did I? That was a bit silly. What do you reckon? Okay, let's just make some holes. One there. One there. Perfect. Pop this through. I hope I'm not confusing you too much. But it's just sewing in a signature. So it's not, I'm probably making it a lot harder than it normally is. Let's go up through here. Pop this down. Put that right way up. This is the right way up. That's the back and that's the front. Let me just double check. Pop these through. Now we've got little holes in them. Pop them through, and the paper's quite thin on some of these as well, so I've got to be careful we don't rip it. I think this is the hardest bit, is doing it like this. Put that through there, pop that one through, and then we've got the little envelope. Oops. Oops. There we go. Going back is a lot easier this way. There's the hole, there's the hole. There's the hole, and there's the hole, and there's the hole. Okay. Let's unscrunch that, pull that through, put my little needle up there. Now, before I pull it too tight, should we just make sure it's in there nicely? Let's turn it over. Let's go this way. There we go. Tie the little knot at the top. Let's pop the other ones out of the way. Nice and tight. I've probably got a bit too long a length of thread really. Oops, that wasn't very tight. So you don't need as much as I said. I'd rather have too much than not enough. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Well, it depends whether you want it hanging down. I do like that though. Fabulous. We did it. And I am loving it. So these are the little sewing bits that we did. So we've got a little pocket in this one. So this can be used for, I've got a little pocket in this one, sticking in all sorts of things. You can write over the top of this. I've got a little tuck. I did have this flapping over the top, but I folded it down and sewed it. So I've got a little tuck in there, which I thought it would be better. And this bit, which is in the middle, like I said, just take a piece and we can stick that on there. So we've got room to add little extra pieces in there as well. These are pockets. That's our little tuck. That's our envelope. Just loving it. Again, I think I will probably just doodle in this. I think I will make it into my little doodle journal. Another piece that we can add into. Love this. Look at this stitching. This is fabulous, isn't it? And it doesn't need three. It doesn't really need a pamphlet stitch, if I can speak. You only need to add it on two little ones. That's lovely. Love that. Love, love, love. That's our little envelope. So we've got little tucks in there. Just beautiful. Another piece where we can add into. That's the second signature, and then we've got the third signature, which is lovely. Super duper. Little add in. This is the envelope. So yeah, that's worked perfectly, hasn't it? So got there in the end, didn't we? And I'm loving it. So I'm hoping that you've followed all the way through. That probably wasn't. Oh look, I've just ripped it. Where's that piece gone? This piece, that piece there, look, that piece is ripped because it's quite thin. So, oh, I probably didn't have it quite straight. So what I'm going to do, shall we add, shall I just stick? I'm going to just stick a piece. Take this and I'm going to stick a piece on there. See, this is the nice thing about an art journal. You can just add in little bits. I think we better just fix this before it rips anymore. Okay. That's why it was all offset. Look, can you see? Shall we add, where should we add it? Onto this piece? I don't think I quite had that level. So that was my fault, I think. I might actually add that onto there. Quick fix. Quick fix on there. Let's just go down. Stick that. Make sure it doesn't stick to that. The back page. Here we are. Yes, I think this will definitely be my little doodle book. Fabulous, and that's the back page. I love the cover. Absolutely love the cover. So that is fabulous, and that is our lovely little dingly dangly bits. Now I think what I might do, let's just open that up. Shall I just chop them off? Tie a couple of, oh, I could actually get some little beads or something. Oh well, I'm not going to tie those off yet. I will find some beads at some point and hang some beads off there, I think, like that. So I think that looks really, really lovely. Love the colours. Colours match this perfectly. So there we go, guys. A lovely little sort of like mixed media art journal that we managed to finish completely today. Again, pop pockets in there, do some doodles in there, add little extras in there if you want to, but I'm going to use this as a doodle one. I'm just going to draw little flowers like we did on the front on here. I'm just going to use this and just have a little play when I want 5 minutes of just making a mess, if you know what I mean, just letting go and having a little paint or a draw or something like that. I will use this. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fab rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.